5 days a week. Unbelievable, huh? I even had a personal trainer once upon a time. We didn't like each other. He'd take me to a machine. He goes, give me 20. I said, no, I'll give you 10. He said, no, you really should do 20. I said, you know what? I'm paying you. I think I know what I want to do. I'll do 10. So when I go in, I go on my favorite eucalyptus machine. First thing I do is I set the weight to like 750 pounds. It's unbelievable. You got to see the calories just burn right off. So anyhow, I got my felony flyers on tonight. I'd like to get a pair of these, wouldn't you? I can't. Kohl's clearance. The only ones in the box. $100 it was marked. Clearance price $20. I had my 30% off. I got it down to $14. Let's not forget the Kohl's cash from the last time I was there. I walked out the store for $4 with these books. Pretty good, huh? What a shopper. So my wife is here. She's hiding in the back. She's a nurse. She asked me the other day, she said, when was the last time you had your prostate checked? I said, I don't know. She said, maybe you should tell the doctor to check it. I said, no. If he asks, I'll let him do it. And I'm not walking into a doctor's office and say, by the way, could you stick your finger up my ass? I don't like dentists. I never did. I remember when I was 10 years old, dentist came in after he took the x-rays, and he said, you got 12 cavities. So he turned around, I jumped out of the chair, and I ran out the door. This nurse caught me at 167th and Grand Concourse. Now, back in those days, the dentist drills were like somebody was pedaling it with a bicycle. Went, you know, these dentist drills now are like, so the day my wife and I were going to have some adult time. She said, you know, I really like music. I said, okay. So I grabbed my cell phone, went on Pandora, picked out a nice romantic. Hide your head. Don't hide your head. So we're not going to get too detailed about it, but all of a sudden the commercial came on. Do you need Cialis? So the thing was just like that. Well, maybe it was more like that. But Joanne and I have been married for 36 years. And I remember when we first got married, she said to me, she goes, just how many girls did you sleep with? So I thought, and I said, just you. All the other girls kept me awake. Before we were married, right after we got married, you give us a beach, a blanket, and a bottle of wine, and you can figure out the rest, what we do. It was great. Now we go to the beach, we walk up and down the shore looking for shells. Oh, here's a nice one. So my wife went on a trip. She went on a business trip about a month ago to Chicago. She comes back, picked her up at the airport. She goes, did you miss me? I said, you're gone 4 days. How can I miss you? What you got to do is go away for about 2 weeks, and I guarantee I'll miss you. And like most of you, she's on Facebook, and like I said, she's a nurse. And right around Halloween, she had her phone out. She's looking through pictures. She goes, oh, look at the girls I work with, all the nurses. They're dressed so slutty. Then she goes to the next picture. She goes, oh, what a pretty cake they had. Take a look at this. I said, can we go back to the other picture? Take a look at the slutty nurses. So I really like Costco. She doesn't like when I go to Costco because she said I don't stick to the program. You're going for milk and eggs, come out with milk and eggs, don't spend $200-300. So I guess she's right. The other day I ordered a casket. I didn't know Costco sold caskets. They don't sell them in the store because of obvious reasons, but they have them on the internet. I ordered one. They delivered it. About a week later, I called them up. I said I wanted to return it. And they said, why? I said, because it's just not comfortable. So our youngest daughter, Jen, who's out in L.A., she had a problem when she was growing up. She said, somebody's under the bed. I don't know about you, but if I told my father there was somebody under the bed, he would have gotten a flashlight, shining under the bed, and say, here, there's nobody under there. They go back to bed. No, we got to go for therapy. So we go to the school, we talk to the counselor. The counselor says, listen, there's really not much I could do for you. You're going to have to go see a psychiatrist or a psychologist. I said, okay. So we made an appointment. I go in to see her, and she goes, I can really help you with your daughter, but it's going to take time. I said, well, what are we looking at? What are we talking about? She said, well, it'll probably take a year. I said, a year. How often you got to see her? Once a week. Okay, what do you charge? She goes, $75 a visit. I said, $75 a visit. That's $75 a week, $300 a month. That's $3,600 for the year. We'll get back to you. So we went home. I took my daughter into the bedroom. I said, here, watch this. I took the mattress off the box spring. I took the box spring off the frame. I took the frame out of the room. Next, I put the box spring on the floor, and I put the mattress on top of the box spring. I said, there, now you're cured. So I had both my hips replaced. And I'm going to probably end up having my knees replaced, too. My brother called me from Virginia. He said, look, back in November, he said, I got really good tickets for a football game, Yale-Princeton. Why don't you come down and meet us? Okay, great. 50-yard line, it's fantastic. We got a great parking spot, too. We're going to tailgate. And then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to the stadium. I said, Jim, there's 3 things I don't do anymore. So we have a contractor working at the house, and it's very expensive. So I told Joanne, I said, listen, why don't you try sleeping with it? Maybe you lower the price. So I went to see the new James Bond movie, Spectre. Now, I'm a real fanatic when it comes to James Bond. I mean, I come out of the theater and I feel like I'm a secret agent or something. But he's got all these cool gadgets. He's got guns. He's got girls. He's got lasers. So I walk into the bathroom of the theater, reach into my pocket, and I pull out my remote starter for my Subaru. I pressed it and I'm off and running. Folks, I'm Bill Greene. Thank you.